We are on day 3 of Passion Week, Tuesday. Already Jesus has entered into Jerusalem and he flipped some tables. Today, he had a lot to say to the religious leaders, to the Pharisees, and it wasn't the most heartwarming things. See, these religious leaders were adding more laws for the people to follow. They were expecting more out of the people than God ever required. And some of them were living almost as if they were perfect, as if they were the ones that the people could look up to. But what they were really doing was they were making themselves look perfect on the outside, but on the inside, they were struggling. Jesus says this. He says, "Woe to you, Pharisees, you hypocrites! You clean the outside of the dish, but inside you are full of greed and self-indulgence. First clean the inside of the cup, and then the outside will be clean." He also said, "You shut the door of the kingdom of heaven in people's faces," meaning they were hindering people from coming to the feet of God, to the feet of Jesus. And so for those of us that follow Jesus, that are believers, that are ministers in the church, that are leaders, first of all, what does your cup look like? If someone got to see the inside, would they be looking at dirt or a clean washed cup? Are you being real about what you struggle with? Are you seeing the plank in your own eye before looking at the speck in someone else's eye? Just because we follow Jesus does not mean we're perfect. So we have to remember to keep ourselves humble. What are you teaching? What are you sharing or showing to the people around you? And I'm not just talking to pastors or leaders in the church. What are you saying or showing to your friends in school, to the people that you work with? In the way you live, are you leading others toward Jesus or down the wrong path? Let's stop acting perfect and instead be real with God. And let's make sure that we are sharing and living the truth to those around us, because we don't want to end up like these Pharisees. Do you believe who Jesus is, and are you living the way that he wants you to live? What does your cup look like?